Hey guys, so I am about to go into my week 13 pregnancy appointment. We have an ultrasound today and I'm so excited. We're gonna see our little bean and get an update. This is a big one because it's like a longer scan. It's supposed to be about 45 minutes or so. I don't know if they'll let me film in the ultrasound. Usually they don't, but I figured if they do, then I'll make a vlog of it and just give you guys a little bit of an update there too. So let's see what we can get. Feeling stubborn, so we'll see if his brother's like him.
Okay, how's your bladder doing?
It's full.
Yeah, you know what?
Can I empty it?
Yeah, it's almost too full.
Yeah.
This is your bladder up here. It's almost too full.
Thank
And
God.
there's the little baby's heart beating right there. See that heart?
Oh yeah.
On the see that
Oh, there he goes.
See the spine.
Oh yeah.
And here, there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's let you go to the bathroom because
Okay.
It's. You got a better signal.
Yeah, it's so much more clear.
You look at the little baby's profile there. So.
That's
Aww.
awesome.
Is that his hand up?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the arm right there. Watch, you'll see that.
Our son, with all of his ultrasounds, when he got farther along, we could
He
never
always
get a.
stays.
Yeah, he would do this like every time we did ultrasounds. Yeah.
Yeah, when you get kids like that, it's like don't pose, shy.
This one's cooperating a little bit more, it
Yeah.
seems like. Look at his belly. Oh wow.
See the little leg there? See the little knee?
Yeah. Oh,
And you can
my
see his hand
gosh.
moving too.
Yeah.
He's moving.
That's awesome.
He's waving.
Yeah, see the nose there?
Wow. And is that his brain too?
Exactly. That's
Cool.
You see his
Oh,
heart.
there's his heart, yeah.
heart there's an arm.
That's so
Oh my
cool.
gosh.
See the nose?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, when we get the back to the neck measure, we need to see the nose in the picture. That lets us know we're in the middle of the baby.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
See
Oh.
See that? See the little knee?
That's so cool.
And then there's the leg kind of stretched out. See the leg
Yeah.
stretched out. See the baby's moving.
That's awesome.
Wow. He's trying to kick the soccer ball out, maybe.
Look at the leg.
Oh my gosh, he's stretched
Stretched
all the
out.
way. Oh, that's so funny.
See the little leg
Wow.
there?
Yeah,
One
that's
knee stretched out, one kind
Yeah.
of bent there.
that is so cool.
He's like, I need more room.
Oh, my space.
Like, just wait, buddy.
See the little leg right there?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's a good profile, too.
Yeah.
There's a little foot right there. See the foot?
Yeah. It's crazy. You can already see toes and everything.
The little leg.
Oh my god.
That is
Stretching
awesome.
all the way out.
And there's the nose. See the nose right there?
Yeah. Oh.
Little hand there too. Little hand right there.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
That's awesome.
Stretch. Let's
It's
get mouth
a
up
big
there.
stretch.
Let's get mouth up in there.
Yeah. Little baby. All right, hey guys, so I'm back home on my couch because this is where I always am these days. But I just got back from the appointment. The appointment went so good. I'm so excited. And we got, as you saw, we got so many ultrasound pictures. It's crazy, but no, it went really, really good. It was so much fun. I wanted to vlog a little bit going into the appointment, but I honestly didn't expect them to let us film because they usually don't let us film during those, but today I was in a different part of my hospital, so that's why we were allowed to. But the instructions for the appointment said to come with a full bladder, so I was like chugging water on the way to the appointment, and when I got there it was like I have to pee so bad, but I need a full bladder, and that's what the instructions say, that's what the rules say, I have to do it. And that's why the doctor, the ultrasound tech, was like, your bladder is like really full, you need to empty this, we can't see the baby. So I was so relieved once they let me go pee, and after that we were able to like see the baby better and hear the heartbeat better and everything. It seriously was so cute seeing him like stretch out in there and seeing him wave to us, and like it just was amazing. It like I honestly feel like I felt like this with Christian, and I feel like this now. I feel like the 13-week appointment is when you start to see a little bit of their personality come out, and it seems so early to see that already, but honestly I remember at the 13-week appointment with Christian, he like wasn't positioned right, he was stubborn, he wouldn't move, he was getting frustrated when we when the ultrasound tech tried to like shake my belly and get him to move, and he would like arch his back, and he just was being like very set in his ways, which he definitely is now. And then that trend kind of carried out throughout all his ultrasounds. Today though, this baby was so different, and it just is, it's nuts to me how this second pregnancy, like I felt different. I'm showing bigger sooner. Like you guys know, I felt sicker this pregnancy, which is one of the reasons I originally thought it was a girl. But seeing like how different the 13-week ultrasound with this baby versus Christian is just so crazy. Like I feel like I can already see a little bit of his personality, and I'm just like keeping my fingers crossed that this baby is a little more chill. I love Christian to death, but if this baby has more energy than Christian, I am in trouble. So I am like, but today he was like so chill. He's like stretching his legs, and he's like laying in the perfect position, and he's like waving and crossing his feet, and just like total lounge mode in my belly already. The ultrasound tech was even like, thank you for being a good boy, baby. Like, thank you for doing a good job today. Oh, I forgot to mention too, I'm measuring like perfectly on time, if not a little bit ahead. So today I was measuring 13.3. I was measuring 13 weeks and 3 days, and based on my due date, I'm 13 weeks and 1 day. So I'm measuring just 2 days ahead, which is like totally fine. But that's another thing that was different. So with Christian at my 13-week appointment, he was measuring exactly to the day, but all the appointments before that, he was measuring a little bit smaller. So that's why with Christian, they pushed my due date back a couple days based on the first appointment. With this baby, when I went to the first appointment, he was measuring exactly on track, and then today he's measuring a couple days ahead. So I'm like, can we just keep that up and maybe not have me go to 40 weeks in a day this time? Obviously we'll see, and that could easily change. And I just want him healthy, and that's all that matters. But I just thought it was interesting. It just was like such a different experience. It was not that my ultrasounds with Christian were bad, but it was just like, with Christian, it was like every ultrasound, he didn't want to show his face, he didn't want to be in the right position, and it was so exciting, but it just was different. Like this baby was totally different this time. And the ultrasound was like, he's a California boy already, like lounging with his feet crossed, like not a care in the world. And it just was like crazy. So it made me so excited. Like I feel like today was the first day that like finding out this past weekend that we were having a boy is when I was able to start envisioning having 2 boys and having 2 brothers 2 years apart. But today is when, like, seeing how different the ultrasound was, today's the first day where I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm gonna have 2 boys, but they're gonna have potentially different personalities. They could be exactly the same too, but they could be like totally different, and they're gonna be their each own individual selves. And like, obviously, that makes sense, but I guess I never like saw it in action before today, and it makes me like so emotional because I'm just so excited. And like I really wanted Christian to have a brother at some point, and I was just telling my mom that like I think even if this baby was a girl, I think part of me would be like, oh, I hope the next one's a boy, that way he gets his brother. And so it's like, you know, obviously I hope one day I get a daughter too, but I'm really, right now with where we're at, I'm just really excited for him to have a brother close in age, and for me to see their similarities and differences as they get older. And I feel like today was the first day where I actually got a glimpse of that already, and it was super cool. And I know when we did that like gender predictions video, which is so silly, and I think a lot of people thought I was like getting really hung up in the answers. Like, it is totally for fun, totally a wacky thing. I know like YouTube gives you a very small micro dose of people's personalities and people's lives. Like I have a very sarcastic, I like to think of myself as silly. Like I have a very like sarcastic type of personality. And so part of why I wanted to do that was because it's just so ridiculous. Like you could do those tests and it doesn't really mean a whole lot. But also, like, one of the reasons why I like was pushing so hard for a girl in that video is because I hate being wrong, and I hate being wrong to Jordan. And this whole time I've been saying I thought it was a girl up until this last week or so. This whole time I'm like, I think it's a girl. I think it's a girl. And Jordan just wanted to prove me wrong so bad. And me and him have a very like competitive nature at times. Like we'll make bets on things all the time. Like even TV show stuff. He'll be like, that actor was in so-and-so, and I'm like, no, he wasn't. And he's like, yes, he is. And then we make a bet and we look it up and see who's right and wrong. So little things like that, like we just compete. So that's why in that video I was like, it's a girl, because I wanted my mother's intuition to be right. Clearly it wasn't, and that's okay. But you know, I was getting comments like, oh, I hope you get the girl you want and stuff, and like truly no matter what the gender was, I would be so happy. But I guess the reason I'm not to go on a rant, but I just wanted to explain a little bit about that because I think that video came off a little bit the wrong way, and I just want to clarify because I don't want people thinking that like I'm disappointed it's a boy, because I'm really so excited. And even if I was disappointed, I think that's okay. Like that's a natural human reaction a lot of people have. I just wanted to like explain myself a little bit more. And I guess long story short, the reason why I'm explaining it is because today like solidified my excitement in having 2 boys. I'm just like over the moon about it. And it was just so cute seeing his little feet crossed in the video. Let me see if I can pull up. There's so many pictures here. We kind of lucked out because their printer was broken and didn't print us any pictures. And I was like, oh, do you guys do pictures here? And then he's like, yeah, let me fix the printer. And then I think he gave us more because he felt bad that I originally wasn't gonna get any. But like, look how cute he is waving. Look at that. And then these are his little feet crossed. Oh my gosh, like just lounging, feet crossed. He had his feet like up on his knee. It just was the cutest thing. So I know this is a little bit long, so I'll end the video here, but just I'm so excited to take you guys along on this with me. And I'll keep doing my pregnancy updates too, so I'll update you guys in a few weeks. But I figured since this was like somewhat of a big appointment, I wanted to document it as well. So I hope you enjoyed. If you're an expecting mama like me, then congratulations. Leave me a comment down below and say hi. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know anything from this video you feel like you can relate to, or anything that's been different for you. I would love to hear from you guys. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.